Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Vol State. We're on the campus here of Vol State Community College in Gallatin, Tennessee. The Pioneer Field at the Tim Garrett Baseball Complex. Tim Reese on the Vol State Sports Network. Connor Cantillo back in the director's chair. Aaron Higgins back in the public address announcer chair and is handling the music. The players missed the music the other day, the walk-up songs, and Aaron had a hair and nail appointment that he could not miss the other day, and so everything looking good today. Aaron Higgins, freshman from right here in Middle Tennessee, as All State will host their first conference series. It will be double headering it today, as there might be some weather coming in tomorrow afternoon. So we'll play two 7-inning contests today and a 9-inning contest tomorrow beginning at noon. We'll carry it right here on the Vol State YouTube channel. Let's get to our Toyota of Gallatin starting lineups. First for the visitors, Southwest Tennessee comes in with an 8-3 overall record, 3-0, as they defeated Motlow State last weekend, all three games. Southwest Tennessee first games away from Millington USA Stadium. They played their first 11 games at home. They'll lead off Christopher Smith, and Christopher may not be the name he goes by. On the lineup card, it said T. Smith, but he's going to play second base. He's going to wear the number 10. I'm going to call him Christopher until I hear from a verified member of his family that says he goes by a different name that starts with T. Brady Cooper, the DH, will bat second. Tylen Graves at shortstop hitting third. Cameron Baker is the cleanup hitter. He plays first base. Trip Ray is tied for the home run lead in the TCCAA. He will bat fifth and be behind the plate. Owen Rother, the third baseman, bats sixth. Jonathan Walsh in left field. Batting seventh, Matthew Bright, the right fielder. Batting eighth, and the last outfielder in the defensive alignment is Ben Smith. He's going to play center field and bat ninth, and on the mound, left-hander Scotty Young. Young is a 6'2 sophomore from right around the corner from Millington, Collierville, Tennessee. Went to Houston High School. And let's see. Scotty, 3.0 ERA. He's 1-0 on the season. His two appearances, one start. That has a complete game shutout. Also has a save in his relief appearance. He's gone 9 innings, given up 10 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned, walked 4, struck out 6. Gets to start here in game 1. Head coach for Southwest Tennessee, Eric Schoenrock. Pitching coach Jake Frederick in his first year. Assistant coaches, they got a bunch. Jared Kirkman, Lane McCarter, Wyatt McKnight, Wade Weinberger Jr., and the director of operations who's here on the trip, Morgan Collum. And for the Pioneers, the record doesn't look so good right now. Hoping to better that today. 2-7 overall, 0-3 after dropping the series at Chattanooga last week. And the starting lineup, batting lineup, Braden Baker out in left field leading off. A.J. Armstrong moves up to the 2 hole. He's going to play third base. Easton Denning back in that 3 spot. Playing first base, Hudson Blank hitting cleanup, playing right field. Tucker Smith is a DH. He'll bat fifth. Batting sixth, Elijah Harris playing second base. Noah Rice in center field hits seventh. Bradley Pippin behind the plate hitting eighth, and Tucker Lorenz is a shortstop. He'll bat ninth, and on the mound for Ball State, he gets his second conference start. Ian McCord, freshman out of Davidson Academy. McCord, 6'1", 240-pound freshman. Hendersonville, Tennessee, where he calls home, an exercise science major. Son of Mark and Jennifer McCord, brother to Maddie and Amber. Hello to Granddad Bert in Montgomery, Alabama, and Grandpa and Grandma. They're right here in Portland, Tennessee. McCord, this will be his third appearance, all starts. He's got a 1-1 record. 7 innings pitched, 3 hits, 2 runs. One of those is earned. Walked 5, struck out 4. He has plunked 2 batters, has a 1.29 ERA. As you see, the coaches meeting at home plate has concluded. Matthew Bass is our home plate umpire today on the base for game one. Brother Wayne Seeley. A little windy here today. Wind blowing from left center field over to the right field corner. If you're new to Vol State's Pioneer Field, 320 down the lines, 355 in left center field. 5 feet shorter in right center, it's 350, 380 to dead center field. As the Pioneers take the field, we will have to take a break as we don't want to get kicked off of Facebook. So, Facebook. Hey, we don't broadcast Vol State baseball on Facebook. We do it on YouTube, but we could get kicked off there too. We'll take a break and be right back on the Vol State Sports Network. And Aaron Higgins says,
Play ball.
Play ball with some enthusiasm today. Get a new haircut too, Aaron? Is it the just got the little poof? Okay. I didn't know if you went full spa day on. Got that. Didn't get the hair done, I guess. Just the nails. Manny and the petty. Aaron Higgins. Liberty Creek Wolf. Are you a wolf or are you a wolf? You're a wolf. You're a whole pack, aren't you? It's all one pack over there at Liberty Creek. Ian McCord out on the mound, getting his warm-up tosses. Third appearance of the year. It's his third start. Youngster, the former Davidson Academy Bear. Pull down on the crowd mic to start. A.J. Fawson's the chief engineer here at Vol State, and appreciate all that he does for all the broadcasts that we do on the Vol State YouTube channel. Tomorrow, we'll have doubleheader basketball, 2 and 4, and single game baseball, and could have a third broadcast if we had more broadcasters. Because the ladies softball team playing a doubleheader tomorrow against Wabash Valley after their tournament got canceled down in Oxford, Alabama. Oh, got to see the Easton Dennings dad. Terry's here wearing the Cincinnati Reds T-shirt today, up from McMinnville, Tennessee. I always like to see Cincinnati Reds gear there. Connor Cantillo, our director. Who's your major league team? Is it the Tampa Bay Rays? Whoa. What is it? The Red Sox. Where were you born? Okay. Where in Florida? So your hometown, Port St. Lucie, Florida. Let's give your parents a shout out here. Tell me their name again. Okay. Steve and Lori Cantillo. Get some brothers and sisters. Stephen Cantillo. I guess he's older than you. He is a junior. Okay. Out of Port St. Lucie, Florida. Christopher Smith stands in, second baseman, as you hear the wind blow. And first pitch in there at 2:01 for a called strike. Game time temperature 65 degrees and windy here. Brought to you by Accurate Mortgage. The 0-1 is another slider, and that's going to be another strike. 0-2 is Mr. Smith, the second baseman. Down in the count from Covington, Tennessee, 5'10", 165-pound freshman. McCord tried to get him to chase there, and he would not bite. Smith hitting .345. He's played in all 11 games. 3 doubles, a triple, 9 RBIs. Another breaking pitch lands low and away. Bradley Pippin behind the plate here in game 1. I'll give you the defensive alignment after Smith's at-bat. On deck, Brady Cooper. McCord delivers. Is that 5 breaking pitches in a row here? 5 breaking pitches from McCord. Wind kicking up. See if I can figure out what the windage is. It's saying 12 to 21 miles. That's high. After going 0-2, Smith draws the leadoff walk. And Brady Cooper will come to the plate, not the pastor of, is that New Vision Baptist Church in Murfreesboro? Former Belmont Bruin, or he might have been a Rebel. Not sure Brady Cooper played at Belmont. Braden Baker is a left fielder. Noah Rice in center. Hudson Blank in right field as Cord starts Cooper, left-handed hitter, and DH off with a strike. A.J. Armstrong, Tucker Lorenz on the left side. Elijah Harris, Easton Denning on the right side. Bradley Pippin behind the plate. Big lead over at first base by Christopher Smith. He does not go. The pitch lands down. Christopher, 3 stolen bases in 5 attempts. 16 stolen bags, but Southwest has been caught 8 times. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner does not go, and it may be like a cut fastball. It didn't look like a, is that a cut fastball, Connor? Got a couple of pitchers up here. They help this old catcher slash right fielder slash shortstop out. Throw over to first. Did Connor get that one? You're all over it, Connor Cantillo. On deck, Tylen Graves. Brady Cooper's from Rossview High School in Clarksville, 6'1", 190-pound freshman. He watches McCord throw over to first. Brady hitting .370, playing in his 11th game. Got 10 hits. 5 players on this team have already double digits in hits. Coming in with a .356 team batting average. Against Motlow, they scored 17 runs, 12 runs, and 9 in their 3 victories. Lost their first 2 games, won their next 2, a loss, and now 6 wins in a row as Cooper draws the walk. Back-to-back walks to lead off. Not what you're looking for. Game 1 of the 3-game series. 55 walks in their first 11 games, so they're averaging 5. See that quick math I did right there, Tyler Zeligman? Telling you, I'm not just another pretty face up here. That's right, swing and a miss on the slider as Tylen Graves saw that McCord had started the first 2 batters off with strikes. That one looked like it went a little bit out. Graves, a 6'4", 200-pound sophomore from Bartlett, Tennessee, just outside of Memphis. Squares around to bunt, misses, throw down to second. They got a runner, and out as Bradley Pippin has just picked off Christopher Smith. And it should be an 0-2 count. That's out number 1, and Tylen Graves missed what apparently would be a sacrifice bunt here in the top of the first inning. And the Toyota Gallatin scoreboard shows 0-2. Brady Cooper leads off at first. Now ground ball gets you out of the inning. Slider just inside to Graves. Graves 344 batter here early in the season. He's played in all 11 games, 4 doubles. Second on the club to Cameron Baker, who has 5. 3 home runs as he fouls that one off to the right side now to play. Got that crowd mic outside the window, and you're hearing that wind whistle outside here. Lots of sun today, 65 degrees. Another throw over. For the midweek game on Tuesday, saw an errant throw from the pitcher's mound on an attempted pickoff, but then also 2 other pitchers had errors fielding, which did not help the cause in the loss to Rend Lake 8-7. Ball State mounted a late rally with 3 in the bottom of the 9th, but just could not push across the tying tally. Graves spoiling some pitches here from McCord. The 1-2 with 1 out and a runner on at first. Swing and a miss. McCord gets the strikeout. We're out number 2. Still looking for a strikeout sponsor. So if you've got a business that you would like to market here on the Vol State Sports Network, send me an email at treesports@gmail.com and talk about what it takes. Throw over to first. Brady Cooper back in time. Cooper does not have an attempt, according to the Presto stats. Ford comes set and delivers. That slider is just down low to Cameron Baker. Baker 5'10", 185 pounds from Ontario, Canada. Baker hitting .281. Lifts that one out to center field. Noah Rice back and over toward the right center field gap. That ball is being pushed by the wind. And Rice makes the catch for out number 3. So after first 2 reach on walks, a pickoff, strikeout, and a flyout in the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 runner left on base. We'll be right back with the bottom of the first. You're listening to the Vol State Sports Network.
Have you ever wondered what happens when you click Buy It Now? A whole series of transactions take place, from the manufacturer to your front door.
That is logistics and supply chain management.
At Vol State, we offer end-to-end supply chain courses.
Going into the future, our students need to understand these processes.
A lot of business is dependent upon getting a product on time.
Students here at Vol State are able to leave here with that knowledge.
Because the supply chain
Is counting on me.
We're all working in the cloud. But what really is the cloud? If you start pulling back the clouds themselves, you find out it's an infrastructure. Computer science is really computer engineering. Right now,
Middle Tennessee is quickly becoming a growing tech hub with several IT companies that are looking for skilled workers.
if you're pursuing the CIT program at Ball State, you're preparing yourself to fill those positions.
We are back for the bottom of the first inning. Ball State will send Braden Baker, A.J. Armstrong, and Easton Denning to face Scotty Young, left-hander from Collierville's Houston High School. Young, 2 appearances, 1 start, 1 relief appearance. Been pretty happy with both, I would assume. He's got a win in one and a save in the other. His first game of the year was a start against Olney Central College back on February 8th. Went 5 innings, gave up 1 hit, walked 2, struck out 4, and then got game 1 in the Motlow State Series last Saturday. Make that last Thursday. They played a Thursday-Friday series. Not a start. He came in relief in that game. They won 17-7. So he must have gone the last 4 since he got the save. But he gave up 9 hits, 4 runs. 3 of them were earned. 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. So in his mind, he's trying to get past that 4 innings of 9-hit baseball. Facing Braden Baker, who takes the first pitch at the letters for a called strike. Baker transfer from Murray State, Eagleville High School, 2-time Mr. Baseball for the TBCA. He takes another pitch right down the can for ball 1. Must have been low. Braden will take it. Right-hander utility man. He can play infield and outfield, we learned. Swings and misses like a changeup from the left-hander. Baker, 5'11", 180 pounds. He's a redshirt freshman. Business management major, the son of Scott and Courtney Baker, brother to Kaylin. Grandpa and Grandma are in Mount Juliet. Pawpaw is in Springfield, Illinois. Nana is in Gleason, Tennessee. The 2-2 fouled off and out of play at Chick-fil-A of Gallatin. Foul ball. Had breakfast there this morning and stuck around long enough while I was getting a refill on God's Nectar, the sweet tea there. They were giving away the rest of their breakfast sandwiches and food. 2-2 misses outside, a full count Ministries full count. Came to the training room today, Aaron, with a sack full of chicken biscuits, tater rounds, hash rounds, whatever they call them, and 1 box of minis. Drilled out to right field. Back goes Matthew Bright. He's still going back, and that ball leaves the yard. Braden Baker with a bit of a wind-blown fly ball that lands on the other side of the fence, and that's a way to lead off a ball game right there. Is Baker. I think he's got home runs in his last 2. No, that wouldn't be right. 2 out of his last 3 at-bats, I believe. Baker picks up his second home run and 6th RBI. Came in hitting .267. And that walk-up song can mean only one thing. Darth Vader has shown up, otherwise known as Anakin Jack Armstrong. Looks at the first pitch outside. Matthew Bright thought he had a beat on that ball, and it just kept going and going. It was like the Energizer Bunny. Armstrong tells Matthew Bass behind home plate, yes, it's okay if you call that a strike. Gave him the international sign of affirmative. 1-1 pitch lands inside. AJ out of Cannon County High School. The pride of Woodbury, Tennessee. Jack and Sharon Armstrong, his parents. Kaylee, his sister. Looks a strike 2. And hello to Paul and Nana that are listening in Woodbury. AJ has 1 big fly. Maybe make it 2. That's lifted out the left, but the wind's blowing in as he got under that, and the wind giveth and the wind taketh away. AJ flies out to left field. He might not have had that even without any wind there. He got under that with just a hair. That's out number 1 as Easton Denning stands in. Easton is 6'3", 225-pound sophomore from McMinnville, Warren County High School. Terry, his dad, Sierra Denning, his mother. Ruby, Willa, and Lawson younger siblings, probably in school down there. He hits one up the middle to play for Christopher Smith, and he's not going to make it. And he gets into the hands of Tylen Graves, a shortstop. That's going to be an infield single for Easton Denning as he swings at the first pitch from Scotty Young. So 2 hits now in the inning. Bring up Hudson Blank. Shout out to Pappy and Nani in McMinnville, Papa and Granite also in McMinnville, Stacy and Gigi, Easton Denning's grandparents in Dunlap, Tennessee. Now Hudson Blank stands in from Marissa, Illinois. 6'2", 185-pound sophomore. Played his high school baseball in Merritt Island, Florida. Takes ball 1. General studies major. Joshua and Marissa are his parents. Isabella, his sister. Big Ed and Rhoda. They're in Marissa, Illinois. Probably listening in as I speak now. 1-0 pitch. Blank fills the hole on the right side. That is the 3rd hit of the inning. Hudson Blank staying hot, leading the club in batting average, .333. That's his 10th hit of the year. Now Tucker Smith will stand in. That's back-to-back hits brought to you by Hit After Hit. Go see Lem Pilkington at Hit After Hit in Nashville. 705 Air Park Center Drive at the Rawlings contact for Coach McGuire. You can go on Facebook and you see all you want of Lem Pilkington on Facebook. He has become a star there. Smith looks at it. Fastball inside. Transfer from Belmont University. Played his baseball at Station Camp. Went to high school at Merrill Hyde. They don't have a baseball team, so he got the pick. And he picked Station Camp. 5'11", 210-pound sophomore. Ground ball, tough hop. Nice play over there by Owen Rother. And they're going to try to turn a double play, but the relay from second by Smith is in the dirt. Cameron Baker could not dig it out. Now runners at the corners as Smith rounds into a fielder's choice, 5-4 for out number 2. Denning moves over to third base. Runners at the corners brought to you by Line to Line and Game Time Sports Field. Thanks to Stephen Dodson and Bill Marbett and the crew at each of those places for everything you need for a baseball field. Dirt, fertilizer, netting, padding, they do it all. Now Elijah Harris steps to the plate, sophomore. Takes a called strike on the outside corner from Cynthiana, Kentucky. Another utility man, play infield or outfield, 5'8", 180-pound sophomore. He's a civil engineering major, son of Vincent and Rebecca Harris, brother to Jordan, Kaya, Kimmy, and Tyler. Changeup misses just down. 1 run in on the Braden Baker leadoff home run. Now runners at the corners with 2 outs. Hello to Mamaw, Grandpa, and Grandma, his grandparents, all in Cynthiana, Kentucky. Young in a mess here in the first. Ground ball down the third base line. Another backhand by Rother. And a strong throw across the diamond. Retires Elijah Harris. Fall State threatens for more than 1. But strand 2. 1 run, 3 hits in the inning. No errors. And 2 left aboard. We're through 1. We're scheduled for 7 here in game 1. Fall State leads 1-0.
Cybercrimes take place online, and companies need more well-trained workers to stop it.
Vol State is training me to help combat cybercrimes in the future.
We're training them for those type of jobs that are out there. Vol State CIT programs prepare students to earn industry standard certifications within the IT industry.
I choose Vol State because the future needs me now. My story could be your story.
A degree in criminal justice can help you find the exciting career that you've been looking for. As a member of law enforcement, as a crime scene investigator, a teacher in a classroom, a detective working on cases, a lawyer or judge, or nearly any job where you get to put the bad guys away. Learn more at volstate.edu.
Tim Reese, Connor Cantillo back here in the press box for top of the second inning. Best wishes and good surgery for Dawson Sweetland we're praying for here. He's having, or has had his surgery already today. He was in the director's chair on Tuesday. And he was having arm surgery today, I think, over in Knoxville. So he'll be away from the team for a little while, I guess, and then he'll come back to rehab. So prayers for Dawson Sweetland, who will be out this year, left-handed pitcher from Alcoa, Tennessee. Dawson, if you're listening in, get somebody to email tresports@gmail.com. Give you the shout-out. Start the top of the second inning. Trip Ray stands in, sophomore from Germantown, Briarcrest Christian, 6'4", 225 pounds, and a good-looking catcher. He has the look. There isn't any question. Hitting .452, playing in his 12th game. He hit 3 home runs in the first game that he played this year. He's hit 5 more since then. He and Nolan Sargent of the Cleveland State Cougars lead the TCCAA. And a 3-ball, no-strike count to the first batter here in the top of the second by Ian McCord. No doubt saw his stats before the game. He's got 6 walks and 7 strikeouts, does Ray. 2 doubles to go along with the 8 home runs, 24 RBIs. Popped up into shallow center field. Rice again straight away, moves over toward the right side of the outfield, makes the catch. We're out number 1. Now Owen Rother stands in. 6'1", 210-pound freshman from Beaver Creek, Ohio. I know where that is. They didn't. I don't think they spelled it right here, though. They spelled it B-E-E. I think it's B-E-A. Beaver Creek, Ohio. All right, Connor, is a little bit of a geography question as that ball's fouled off the screen. What big city in Ohio do you think Beaver Creek is near? Reasonably big. It's not one of the top 3, I would say. It's in the top 6, I would expect. 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss on the slider. Akron is a great guess, but it's in the wrong part of the state. It's up north. This is going to be, I'll give you a hint. It's north of Cincinnati. I'll give you the county, Montgomery. You could phone a friend. I'd look at me. Dayton is the correct answer. Dayton, Ohio. Beaver Creek, just east of Dayton. 2-2 pitch. Bradley Pippin wanted to throw down to his buddy A.J. Armstrong, the third baseman, but he's going to have to wait at least one more pitch. That's a Full Count Ministries. Full count. We're going to have a Full Count Ministries verse of the game at the end of this one. Full count pitch. Swing and a miss. And a strikeout. Route number 2. McCord dealing here. He's retired the last 4 batters. Now Jonathan Walsh will step to the plate. 6-foot sophomore. Dover, Tennessee, Stewart County High School. Rother just struck out, hitting .714, playing in his 7th game. Man. Bobby Hudson, the athletic director, has just entered the press box as a check down with Wayne Seeley, the base umpire, to see if Walsh went on the first pitch, and he says yes. So Big weekend here, Coach Hudson, with all kinds of sports going on. Tomorrow is going to be a big day, isn't it? You might need to go up there and broadcast those softball doubleheaders. It's not going to happen. 1-1, Mrs. just down. Bobby does it all here, though. 40 years at Volunteer State Community College. Started when he was 8. It's 48 now. But he is drawing Medicare. I don't know how he was able to do that. 2-1, swing and a miss. Now 2 balls and 2 strikes. He was a student here. Came back after graduating at MTSU. Was a coach, janitor, mopped the floors, 2-2, just inside. Another full count Ministries full count. There's nothing on this campus that Coach Hudson did not coach, but been the athletic director for 20 years. 2006. Ground ball to short. 2 hops. Lorenz gloves at the shoelaces, and he does that as well as anybody. He throws on the run very well. A 1-2-3 inning for McCord. We are headed to the bottom of the second, hunting some more runs. You're listening to the Ball State Sports Network.
Hey, Jake, that personal price you gave me was a home run. I can't wait to give you some free baseball lessons.
Man, I'm really excited about this myself. But you do realize the thing with Toyota and Gallatin is everybody gets the personal price. That's what makes us special.
Wait, what? Everybody gets it?
Everybody gets it.
Let's play ball.
Okay.
Jake, you ready?
Let's do this, Coach. Hey, Coach, this is pretty easy.
We'll see about that.
Oh, I think I pulled something.
Yeah, better luck next time, old man.
I think I'm done, Coach. Call 911.
One to nothing. Ball State lead bottom of the second inning. Pioneers will send 7, 8, and 9 to the plate. Bobby Hudson has just met Brandon Jagger's oldest daughter. He knows Brandon Jaggers, a Ball State alum here as a right-handed pitcher in the mid-90s, I think it was. Then he went on to Belmont, played, and Claire Jaggers, the oldest daughter. He's got 4 now, so she's AC1 up here in the press box. Lefty. A swing and a miss by Noah Rice, redshirt freshman, also a Belmont transfer, also a former Bison at Station Camp High School. He and Tucker Smith were teammates over there for Coach Heppard. Noah 5'11", 180 pounds. He lives in Gallatin right here where Vol State is located. Business major. Jacoby and Karen are his parents. Rounds one to the right side. Christopher Smith gloves. A couple of quick steps over to first and throws Rice out. Route number 1. Noah has siblings Eli and Silas, Granddaddy and Nana, and Meemaw all in Gallatin, Tennessee. Bradley Pippin, another transfer. He's from MTSU. Don't let this broadcaster try to talk you into free players transferring from MTSU here. Okay, that's incorrect information. All right, there's only 2. Brennan Mueller and Bradley Pippin. Adam Gordon came from UT Martin. Everybody knows that. Pippin turns on that one and yanks it out of play. That's a Chick-fil-A at Gallatin. Foul ball, thanks to Greg and Mary Garrettson. And the crew over there, they handed me a sack full of food after breakfast was over, and I took it to the training room, and it went quickly. 1-1, grounded to short. Tylen Graves stays down. Gloves. Throws another strike over to Cameron Baker. A couple of ground outs here in the bottom of the second. Bring up the number 9 hole hitter, shortstop Tucker Lorenz. Lorenz from Loudon, Tennessee, went to Sweetwater High School. General Studies major. Jeremy and Emily are his parents. Riley's his younger sister. His grandparents all in Loudon. He swings at the first pitch. Lines one out to center field. Ben Smith says, I've got that one, and he does. Much to the chagrin of Papa and Grammy and Doozy, his grandparents in Loudon, Tennessee. A 1-2-3 inning for Scotty Young. So we will go to the third. 1-0, Fall State leads.
Every day, all around the nation, people find themselves in need of a hero. Fire and emergency medical responders are those heroes we need. They make the difference between life and death. If you desire to make a difference in your community, Fall State is leading the way in training everyday heroes. We offer EMS, paramedic, and fire science programs. Spring 2024 enrollment is now open. Visit fallstate.edu to learn more. The demand for mechatronics professionals is on the rise. Students get to earn a wage and college credit simultaneously via our work-based learning program. This hands-on experience gives them a competitive edge in the job market. Industries like automotive, aerospace, electronics, healthcare, and even mining rely heavily on these systems. These positions offer competitive salaries and a chance to contribute to the cutting-edge technologies that are shaping the world around us. Join us in pioneering the future of manufacturing through the power of mechatronics. Visit fallstate.edu to start blazing your pathway now. Classes are available now at the Gallatin and Cookeville campuses.
Top of the third we go. Southwest Tennessee send up 8-9-1 against freshman Ian McCord. Other action going on in the TCCAA today. Roane State is at Pellissippi State. Columbia State and Cleveland State will get their third game of their series completed today. Walters State and Motlow, they should have already started. Dyersburg State is out of conference, playing at East Mississippi Community College. Chat State at Jackson State. As games yesterday, Walters State defeated Motlow 2 games, 15-9 and 15-2. Cleveland State, I think, took the doubleheader. They did 3-2. I think that was a late 2 runs in the 7th for Cleveland State. They took 2 from Columbia State yesterday, 5-4 and 3-2. Pellissippi 15-6 over Roane and 8-5. As McCord dots that outside corner to Matthew Bright for an 0-2 count. Bright has a brief conversation with the home plate umpire. They stopped by Pippin on a ball in the dirt. All natural surface. 99.99% of it is natural surface, dirt and grass. Bright's a 6'3", 200-pound sophomore. Chopper, high chopper. Harris comes in and gets it right before the second hop and just nips Matthew Bright at the bag. Bright from Dallas, Georgia. It's out number 1. Now center fielder Ben Smith will step to the plate. 5'11", 155-pound sophomore. Another one from Covington, Tennessee. You know, I'm going to guess. We go out on a limb and say that he and Christopher Smith are related. They're both from Covington, Tennessee. Smith, a 9-hole hitter, to be followed by Smith. He grounds one to the left side. Diving play by A.J. Armstrong. Gets to his feet, and to throw one hop just gets Ben Smith. That is 2 close plays at the bag. Puts stars on the 5 and the 3 there. Great play by A.J. Armstrong and a nice dig by Easton Denning to retire Ben Smith. What a play. Aaron Higgins liked that one up here in the press box. Christopher Smith stands in with 2 out, nobody on. He walked to lead off the game, squares around a bunt, takes a breaking pitch on the inside corner for a called strike. That ball looked like it was headed into left field. A.J. Armstrong with the 1 step, maybe 2 steps in a dive to his left, got it right in the middle of his glove, got up quickly. That former 4-sport star over there at Cannon County High School, and threw one probably purposely down into the dirt. Gave Denning a good enough hop. It almost was a tweener on that hop, though. It wasn't a short hop, but it wasn't a long hop. You don't want a long hop on the dirt. Maybe if it's artificial turf, you're okay with it, but not on dirt. 2-1 pitch, fouled off to the right side. That's over by the Bobby Hudson Pavilion. That gets over the maintenance shed. 2 balls and a strike. McCord trying to get through 10 batters in 3 innings. Walking the first 2 and not going to be able to get by Smith, who gets plunked. Christopher's 6th plunking. And he's second on the club. Cameron Baker is wearing the target for Southwest Tennessee. He's been hit 7 times already in how many plate appearances? 32, 39, 42, about 42 times. He's been hit 7 times. Throw over to first, close play, but C. Smith or T. Smith. Let me go to the emails. Anybody send an email in to tell me what is second baseman Smith's name that he goes by? Bank of America sent me an email to the wrong address, though. Left-handed Brady Cooper, the DH. Looks at ball 1 outside. 2 outs, 1 on. Wind blowing from center field over to the right field bullpen. It helped Braden Baker's fly ball to right field. It's going to bother anything lifted out the left field for sure. Left center field toward the Toyota Gallatin scoreboard. Off-speed pitch misses outside. Cooper also walked. Both he and Christopher Smith started out down in the count 0-2 and came back to draw the walk. It's like Cooper had something get into his eye. That is a stiff U.S. flag out there in dead center field. Second batter of the game that McCord's gone 3-0. Was able to retire Trip Ray on a fly out to lead off the second. 3-ball, no strike count to the number 2 hole hitter, Brady Cooper. That's on the outside corner. Pitches enough of the plate. Taken for a strike. One. Weak ground ball to second. Harris stays back, bobbles, picks it up, throws, and that's going to take Denning off the base as Cooper reaches on the air. Elijah let that ball get a little bit too deep. Might have needed to step up there and get that on an earlier hop, and it kind of handcuffed him. And he had to rush his throw. Now 2 are on with Tylen Graves, a 3-hole hitter. Graves hits one into the hole. Nope. A.J. Armstrong says, I got that hole. And Graves grounds into the fielder's choice, 5-4. Elijah Harris, the big sigh of relief there. No runs, no hits, 1 error, and 2 runners left aboard. We are headed to the bottom of the third. Ball State leads 1-0.
Welcome to the Vol State Nursing Lab. The simulation lab allows students to come in a safe environment and practice real-world patient care without worrying about harming patients. We have 5 high-fidelity mannequins that we use with our nursing students in our lab to simulate real-world scenarios that they're going to see once they're out in the hospitals working. We have an adult mannequin, as you see here. She simulates everything from a normal patient to wounds to trachs, IVs. You can give her medications. We have pediatric mannequins. We have a mom mannequin. We also have other models where students can start IVs. They can put tubes and drains in. They can remove tubes and drains, do wound care. Also, if we lose clinical placement, then students can still simulate those real-world experiences in the lab to get the same experience and be prepared when they graduate and enter the workforce as a nurse.
Welcome back to the Tim Garrett Baseball Complex. Windy day here in Gallatin, Tennessee, about 20 miles northeast of Nashville, Tennessee. Ball State will send the top of their order, Braden Baker, A.J. Armstrong, and Easton Denning, to face Scotty Young, who struggled, gave up 3 hits in the first 4 batters that he faced. That has dialed it in since then. But Baker turns on a breaking pitch that nearly hits him in the belly button and sends that one out of play. A Chick-fil-A of Gallatin foul ball. It's an F-O-W-L, foul ball. No better chicken than Christian Chicken at Chick-fil-A of Gallatin. The heart of Hendersonville is pretty happy. They're getting a Chick-fil-A right in the middle of Hendersonville. It should be opening soon. Braden Baker lifted one just over the right field fence. This one's just over the backstop fence, over toward the construction area where they just put in some sewage lines. Another Chick-fil-A Gallatin foul ball. Changeup misses outside. Baker came in hitting .267, playing in his 10th game. This is Vol State's 10th game. Came in with 8 hits and now has 9, 2 doubles, triple, 2 home runs. Just able to get a piece of that changeup. Picked up a 6th RBI. Struggling a bit with the strikeout. Second on the club in that category. See if he can drive one right back up the middle here. 2-2 pitch. He does not. Swing and a miss. It pops out of Ray's glove, and that's the first strikeout of the game for Scotty Young. Came in with 6 strikeouts in 9 innings, so not a huge strikeout pitcher. A.J. Armstrong flew out to left field. His first plate appearance. Jim McGuire in his 5th year here with Vol State. Came in the year with a 113-87 record. Armstrong looks at a called strike. So now with 115 wins with the Pioneers, but it's his 38th year in coaching. He is coming up on his 500th win. 5 more wins and he'll have 500. 220 of those were with Ren Lake, Vol State's opponent this past Tuesday, and that happened in a 4-year stretch. 220 wins in 4 years. And another fly ball on the left side. This will stay in the infield. Pop out to Tylen Graves, route number 2. 7 straight retired by Scotty Young. And Denning, who had an infield single, stands in. Jim McGuire had 162 victories at MTSU in the 6 years that he was there, and 1 tie. Denning, who offered at the first pitch he saw off Young last time, did not offer, and I think Young was not real happy with that call. Trevor Mucci, the pitching coach, is in his second year with Vol State from Shaw, Mississippi. Finished his pitching career at Cumberland University. It stops at Motlow State and Jacksonville State. Married his bride a year and a half ago, Sarah. And in his first year, Gabe Jennings, volunteer assistant coach down at first base, where Gabe works during the offensive portion of the game. Jim McGuire stands in the third base coaching box. 2-1 pitch to Denning. Lifted foul. That will get out of play. Brad Swope looks like he's trying to make a play. The athletic trainer here, he wasn't even close. Had his hands out, but he wasn't even close to getting to that one. But he's pointing right to, is that Aiden? Nope, Easton Beatty right there getting that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Denning trying to get something lifted out to right field, and the 3-2 pitch. He'll face now another Full Count Ministries, full count. Use full counts, rhythms, cameras, and cables here for the Vol State broadcast. Appreciate Full Count allowing me to use their equipment. Full count pitch, swing and a miss on a slider away, and second strikeout of the inning. Another 1-2-3 frame for Scotty Young. That's 2 in a row. Vol State with a 1 run in the top or the bottom of the first, holding on to that slim lead.
The Volunteer State has always been home to pioneers. Dreamers and hard workers blaze their paths here. From the TVA to Mountain Dew to touchscreen monitors to the Grand Ole Opry, Tennessee has been home to innovators, creators, and entertainers. From humble beginnings to changing the world, Tennesseans have pushed the boundaries of what is possible. We pioneer healthcare, infrastructure, engineering, and product development. At Volunteer State College, we've developed our degree certifications to carry the torch of Tennessee's success with flexible options to help you blaze your pathway. We are searching for pioneer-minded students who are on their own journey of growth. Learn how these pathways are shaping the future of Tennessee. Like those that have come before, blaze your pathway. Your career awaits. Vol State.
Walter State and Cleveland State 5-0 in conference play so far, as Cleveland State having a really good start to their season. Walter State, you kind of come to expect it. Since 2001, Walter State has 12 championships in the TCCAA. There are 3 other teams that have 3 championships in those 25 years. Chat State has 3, Dyersburg State 3, and Columbia State. Ball State has 2, 2009 and the first one in 2001. That's as far back as I could check. In the 1900s, 1990s, Ball State, a couple trips to the College World Series in Grand Junction. Southwest Tennessee had a championship in 04. Ian McCord out for inning number 4. Base 4, 5, and 6 for the Salukis. Slider gets to the backstop. Wade Weinberger Jr., the Saluki coaches, retrieves that. 1 ball, no strike. That's right down Broadway. Baker flew out to center field to end the first. Started to move out of the way of that inside breaking pitch, but realized it was not going to hit him. 281 batter coming into today's game. 5 doubles. He's got a home run, 5 RBIs. Ground ball to third. It is a foul ball, says home plate umpire Matthew Bass. In the 11 games that they played prior to this one, 22 home runs. What does that work out to a game there, Tyler? 22 home runs in 11 games. There's only one Tyler in this booth. Connor and Aaron, okay? Did you want to phone a friend? He had it. He had it. 2 a game. I'm telling you, we're still learning here in the press box. I mean, education doesn't stop just because you come into the press box, okay? Full count Ministries, full count to Cameron Baker, the first baseman. McCord delivers, it's flying out to right center field. Hudson Blank has that one pushed over to him in front of the MGM Industries outfield sign. We're out number 1. Thanks to MGM Industries, guys, we can look out these windows without them being open. When I got here, that was not a possibility. This press box was built in 1995, and we are in the final season with this press box here. It'll be gone after June as Trip Ray takes a hack at a breaking pitch. It comes up empty. That's what the work that was being done behind us, getting ready for the bathrooms that'll be installed in the new building here at the press box. After the TBCA event in June, it'll be the final event. I'll be broadcasting that, Lord willing, that I'm still around. 1-1 pitch is high. Ray flew out to center field, leading off the second. So MGM Industries, Joe Gaskins, a former Montlow State player and coach on basketball, who's a friend of mine, called him up and told him what we needed, and he said, be happy to deliver that. Sent out a couple of guys who tore out the old windows, measured, put in the new windows a couple of years ago, and it's just beautiful. I hate to see them go when the building's torn down. 3-1, catches the outside corner. Ray thought he might have had a walk there, but he can't say much. He's the Southwest Tennessee catcher. You want that call when your pitcher's out there. And a full count Ministries full count with Owen Rother on deck. That's drilled out to right center field. Well hit, but not well enough as Hudson Blank makes another catch. Route number 2. I was thinking that wind might push that one a little bit farther. Makes me think now that Braden Baker must have got a little more of that when he went opposite field. That leadoff home run that is our only score. Looks at a breaking pitch. Only played in 6 games prior to this. Fouls that one off and down in the count 0-2. The Ohioan from Beaver Creek. My daughter lived there for just a little bit. Swing and a miss. McCord with another strikeout to end the inning. That's his 3rd in 4 innings. And he has pitched zeros. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left the board. At the bottom of the 4th, 1-0. Ball State leads.
Take the step. 1, 2, 3, just like that. Take the step, the one you've always wanted to a better you and a brighter future. Choose a path to create, innovate, or educate. A path to your career. One that builds you as a person, or one where you build for the people of the future. Choose a path to save lives or check eyes, to study the human body, soul, and mind, to fight crime both in person or online, to code, market, or be an entertainment rock star. Take the step to your full potential, to everything you've dreamed of. Take the step here, there, and eventually everywhere. With the pros of the profession, the Grammy winners, the commercial producers, the engineers, the doctors. Life is full of steps, so why not make yours count? This is us. This is Vol State.
It is good to be back. Nice throw down to second base by 6'4" Trip Ray from Germantown, Tennessee. Tripp played in 43 games a year ago, hit 300 for the Salukis. 7 bombs. Hudson Blank leads off. He takes one down to Cant for a called strike. Hudson had a solid base hit into right field between first and second in the first inning, but was erased at second base on a fielder's choice. Hudson chopper to short. Tylen Graves charges, gloves, throws on the run in the dirt. Blank beats that out. Hudson with his second hit as Baker will go ahead and tag Blank just in case. Blank now with a couple more hits, leads the club in that category. He has 11. Baker with 9. And the 4th hit of the game for Vol State. And right now I'm going to pull my yard card. I'm going to pull it early here in this game. Tucker Smith, I predict, is going to go big fly throw over to first. Blank is back. Used a yard card on Tuesday in the 9th inning. Easton Denning, of course, you know, when there's 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th, it's really not. Can you really say it was a great call, because you can't take him with you. You guys forgot. Well, Connor wasn't here. Dawson didn't use one. Tyler didn't use one. They're free, guys. You get one a game. Smith gets a strike. He's waiting for this young man to bust out. Hitting 190. 4 hits, includes a double. Doesn't have an RBI yet. Oh, two RBIs right here. Change up just down. He must have read that out of the hand. That looked good at the beginning. Chris and Cecily, his parents. Carly, his sister. Got 1 grandparent living, Graham, in Hendersonville. 5'11", 210 pounds. Played in 18 games a year. He put a charge into that one in left field. Back goes Jonathan Walsh. Tim Reese is 2 for 2. Big fly for Tucker Smith. Tight on that one right there.
Now batting number 1, Elijah Harris.
Go full. 2-run bomb by Tucker Smith to get off the schneid. I mean, he turned that wind around, didn't he? You've heard the song Turn the Beat Around. He turned the wind around right there. His first home run in a Vol State uniform, his first collegiate home run. Got a couple doubles with Belmont last year, but no dingers as Elijah Harris takes a called strike. Vol State leads 3-0. Still nobody out here in the 4th inning. First home run given up by Scotty Young this year. Harris grounded out to third base to end the first. I think it's funny they put H up on the board like there's any doubt. That was a hitter in there. 2 misses outside. You can hear out there the most vocal player on the bench by far is Jack Ellis. Harris foul tips that one into the mitt. He goes down on strikes. Third strikeout for Scotty Young. Now Noah Rice steps in. And when you guess correctly on a Rice, local product here, Station Camp High School, looks at a ball 1. That was a close pitch there. Rice grounded out to second. It's going to be a called strike. Noah hitting .217. He's playing in his 8th game of the year. Came in with 5 hits, a double. He's got a big fly, 5 RBIs. He hits one well out to center field. Ben Smith, he's going back and makes the over-the-shoulder catch right on the warning track and bangs into the fence as the Cultivate Performance sign takes a beating. Noah put a charge into that one for out number 2. Now Bradley Pippin stands in, grounded out to short in the 2nd inning. Ball 1 must have been down. Again, Scotty Young walks off the back of the mound, and that's typically means he's not happy with the call. That's just an international body language. Ground ball to third. Glove by Rother, who's looked good. His throw carries Baker toward home plate, but he was able to make the play on Pippin. 2 runs in the inning. It was an infield single by Hudson Blank, a hustle single, and a 2-run home run by Tucker Smith to give Ball State now a 3-0 lead as we are through 4 scheduled for 7.
Have you ever wondered what happens when you click Buy It Now? A whole series of transactions take place, from the manufacturer to your front door.
That is logistics and supply chain management.
At Vol State, we offer end-to-end supply chain courses.
Going into the future, our students need to understand these processes.
A lot of business is dependent upon getting a product on time.
Students here at Vol State are able to leave here with that knowledge.
Because the supply chain
is counting on me.
We're all working in the cloud. But what really is the cloud? If you start pulling back the clouds themselves, you find out it's an infrastructure. Computer science is really computer engineering. Right now,
Middle Tennessee is quickly becoming a growing tech hub with several IT companies that are looking for skilled workers.
if you're pursuing the CIT program at Vol State, you're preparing yourself to fill those positions.
Tim Reese back on the Vol State Sports Network. Ian McCord now with a 3-run lead. Will face 7, 8, and 9 in the Saluki lineup. Jonathan Walsh, Matthew Bright, Ben Smith, Bradley Pippin has his gear on now and finish up the warm-up tosses for McCord. So home runs have produced all 3 runs for the Pioneers. First inning, Braden Baker started the game off with a home run over the right field fence. And Tucker Smith hit a laser out of here to left field. It hit in the parking lot. There's a few folks out there parked facing Pioneer Field that are watching the action. They might be listening in on the Vol State Sports Network, as some fans do out there. If you are, you want a little shout out, send me an email at treesports@gmail.com. Marissa's listening. I see your email. Where are you watching from? You're back in Colorado. Yeah, you got to get that game on the big screen TV. That's right. HD beat the throw. Big play right there. Marissa, she's watching. Marissa and Josh Blank. Hudson Blank's parents. Jonathan Walsh grounded out to short to end the second inning. Takes ball one from McCord. Slider low and away. A lot of wind here. Flag now blowing straight into home. Not quite as stiff as it was earlier from center field to right. Squaring around the bunt, pulling the bat back on a pitch called a strike. Doubleheader day today between Vol State and Southwest Tennessee. Normally it's a single 9-inning game on Friday, but possible weather coming in tomorrow. Ford now with a 3-1 count. So 1 9-inning game tomorrow at noon. Southwest Tennessee located in Memphis, Tennessee, so that's a decent drive. But big drive is when they have to go to Morristown, Walters State. Swing and a miss. Speaking of Walters State, they are putting it on Motlow again. 14-5 in the bottom of the fourth. Columbia got the final game of that 3-game series against Cleveland State. And Ian McCord on a full count. Ministries full count gets another strikeout. Walsh is down on strikes. 4th strikeout for McCord. Matthew Bright, the right fielder, stands in. So Cleveland State and Walters State do live stats, and Walters, they do it wherever they're at. Motlow, typically if there's a game being played at Motlow, they don't have stats up for 3 days. They're not really Johnny on the spot with their statistics. Jackson State, pretty much the same way. Chat State is at Jackson State. McCord's now gone 3 balls and no strikes to Bright. That 3-game series between Chat and Jackson is in Jackson. 3-0 in there for a called strike. They're playing their game 1 this afternoon. They'll play the doubleheader tomorrow. Tapper foul. Another full count. Ministries full count. Cord working hard out there now. Ground, nope, line drive right at Denning. Get on that one quick enough, or did you just go to 4, or you were already there? Line out to Denning, the first baseman. Ian McCord in the fall had 9 appearances. He started 2 games through 11 2/3 innings. Gave up 19 hits. Check swing by Ben Smith. Gave up 17 runs, 13 were earned, 16 walks. Ian McCord, after the end of the fall, you wouldn't be thinking he's going to start game 1 of the conference series to begin the year. But he has done extremely well here already. 0-2 count. Number 9 hole hitter just a bit outside, tried to catch the corner and missed. Hit the bull, win a stake. He was just seeing if maybe Smith was closing his eyes and swinging, fouls that one straight back. Couple of walks to start the game for McCord, and then he plunked the leadoff batter, Christopher Smith. It's a pop-up here. This is going to be a tough play with the wind. Bradley Pippin, the catcher with his mask off, stays with it and makes the catch. That is not an easy play even without the wind. And he makes the catch in foul territory. That is 7 retired in a row for Ian McCord. We are through 4.5 innings. All State with a 3-0 lead. We're going to keep it right here because this is between the fifth, top and the bottom, Connor. Almost forgot about that. Our Alley Cassidy Brick and Stone Alumni Spotlight for Game 1 is Zach Zimmerly, former Hendersonville Commando, and he came to school here, redshirted his first year and played his second year starting left fielder for the majority of that time. He is a legacy. His dad, Jody Zimmerly, a former right-hander, and both of them have bricks in the alumni patio. Appreciate their support of Vol State baseball, and you can do the same thing. I just sent an email to the Dennings to let them know the information that they need to purchase the brick for Easton. $100 gets you a brick with the player's name, his position or positions that he played, and the years he played here at Vol State. Yours truly will get the honor of placing that brick. We've got some. We need a few more so that we can make the order. We want to get to 10 of them before Coach Hudson makes the order. But we do want to thank Alley Cassidy Brick and Stone for donation of a pallet of brick pavers for the patio. Randy West, friend of mine who's one of the owners. Keith Green, the division manager here in the Gallatin yard, and former pitcher Carter Waltz's dad, Richard, is the division manager in Clarksville. They have locations in Tennessee, Georgia, Kentucky, Alabama. They've been operating since 1879. Send me an email at treesports@gmail.com, and I'll get you all the information you need. Get a brick in the alumni patio for your sophomore or redshirt freshman who may be leaving Vol State after this year. Tucker Lorenz gets his second at-bat, and a pitch delivered softly on the outside corner. Lorenz lined out to the center fielder to end the second inning. Scotty Young in his fifth inning, he puts it in the same spot. Lorenz takes it for a called strike, down in the count 0-2. A little farther out this time and lower. Tucker takes it for ball one. Ball State has a home game midweek on Tuesday. Take on the Calhoun, I believe they're Warriors. Tapper foul by Lorenz. Tucker came in with the .269 batting average. Scored 5 runs, hit 7 hits, a double, triple. Hit his first home run of his college career on Tuesday against Wren Lake. 1-2 pitch, and that hits him. Uh-oh, please do not break a bone. That got him in the hand right there, I think. Aaron Higgins knows a little bit of something about a hand or a wrist injury. Brad Swope is out on the field. He will see if he is needed. Not that he can heal broken bones, but hopefully it's just a bruise. Gabe Jennings giving the thumbs up, the first base coach. So a hit batter will lead off here in the bottom of the fifth. Each of the starting pitchers has plunked one of the opposition. I'm sure it's not on purpose. Braden Baker 1 for 2. He's got a solo home run. He struck out in the third. Takes a changeup down. Jonathan Walsh is the left fielder. Ben Smith in center. Matthew Brighton right. Southwest Tennessee, Owen Rother at third. Tylen Graves, a shortstop. Christopher Smith is at second. Cameron Baker, the first baseman, and Trip Ray behind the plate. That's rounded up the middle. Could be 2. Quickly on that is Christopher Smith, and that is a 4-3 double play. Baker hit it well, but Christopher Smith playing in the right position. Now 2 outs. And A.J. Anakin Jack Armstrong steps to the plate. 0 for 2. He is due. playing in game one, probably due to the left-handed pitcher, Jaden Perez. Played in 8 of the first 9 games for Vol State. Not sure who the Salukis are throwing in game 2, but I would expect Jaden will be in that second game. Leads the club with 10 walks, and he's been on a walk streak. Also leads the club in runs scored with 6. Two-0 pitch. Armstrong takes it for a called strike. On deck, Easton Denning. 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for Vol State. Three-one count. Paul, AJ's grandfather, he knows what I'm going to say. AJ Walk Armstrong. Somebody tell the boy to swing the bat is what Paul says. He only said it once, though. First walk of the game by Scotty Young, and that will draw a visit from Jake Frederick, the pitching coach, who helped me with the pronunciations of the name that are on the roster. Is the word pronunciation or is it pronunciation? Aaron Higgins, what do you got? Pronunciation? Connor says yes. Tyler, pronunciation or pronunciation? You going with the other one. You're going off script. You're saying no to the other 2 guys. You know, Nate Bargatze, the now famous comedian, he called it pronunciation on a little reel that I saw. I believe the word is pronunciation. There's also a word enunciation, but I've heard people say enunciation. Easton Denning at the plate got a pitch, way better pitch to hit there than he had in any previous at-bat. He's 1 for 2. Swung and had a dribble. You know, I'm going to go ahead and call it. Use my yard card again. Aaron Higgins. But now Scotty Young back to the let's throw it way on the outside. Wind has calmed here in Middle Tennessee. Armstrong leads off at first base, drawing his 7th walk of the year. 1-1 pitch. Drill down the right field line, and that is fair. And we'll get to the wall. Coach McGuire is sending Armstrong to throw to the plate. Not in time. Ball gets by the pitcher. And Denning will move to third on the throw. And an RBI two-jack double for Easton Denning. And Vol State leads 4-0. Lose my yard card. Higgins loses his yard card, but we'll give it up for an RBI double. And Denning moves to third on the throw. I don't know. I wouldn't give an error there. I think Easton was going to go. Now, I might give an error, but I guarantee the scoreboard won't. But throw handcuffed Scotty Young, the pitcher. Couldn't handle it as it got by Trip Ray. But I won't throw an E on the young man on the relay. Trying to think did we see who that relay throw was from? Probably the second baseman. Yeah, that's going to be the second baseman. 2 outs. Hudson Blank at the plate. He's 2 for 2. Changeup misses low and away. There's a right-hander warming in the Saluki bullpen. Easton Denning, who tied for the conference lead in doubles last year, picks up his 2nd double of the year and RBI number 9, which leads the club. Hudson now with 11 hits, leads the club with 3 doubles. A little bit out in front of that one. Hits it off the end of the bat. Ball State with a 4-0 lead here in the bottom of the 5th. Of course, this is a 7-inning game, doubleheader day here on a Friday. If you're not familiar, no classes in JUCO for the most part on Fridays. 2-1 pitch. That's out to right center field. Over is Matthew Bright, who makes the catch for the final. A 2-out double by Easton Denning. Drives in A.J. Armstrong and drew a 2-out walk. So 1 run on 1 hit in the inning. No errors, 1 runner left aboard. We're through 5. Ball State leads 4-0.
Man, thanks to that ball and personal price you gave me, I was able to scoop me up some new kicks.
Really? I like those. You look like you're ready for a marathon now.
You know, on second thought, we're always looking for some fresh talent. Have you thought about going back and playing?
Really? Man, have I ever. Wow.
Go to the goal. There you go, buddy. Jake.
You for real, Coach?
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing about the personal price, Coach. Everybody at Toyota Gallatin gets it. That's what makes us so special.
Well, on second thought, I think we're all booked up.
Come on, Coach. For real? Give me a shot.
We'll pass.
Oh, come on. Wow.
Nothing. Ball State leads. That was the first run not driven in with a home run. The double by Easton Denning with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th. Ball State with 1 in the 1st, 2 in the 4th, 1 in the 5th, leads 4-0. Here in game 1 of the 3-game series with the Southwest Tennessee Salukis. Top of the order to face Ian McCord in his 6th inning. Christopher Smith, Brady Cooper, Tylen Graves. His first pitch swinging is Smith, and he fouls it down by the first base coach. That's Jared Kirkman. Popped up. That'll get out of play. Pioneers went to Millington to take on Southwest Tennessee last year. Lost game 1, 10-4. Won game 2, 13-11 in a slugfest, and then lost the series 9-3 at Southwest. McCord stays ahead, no balls and 2 strikes. Smith has walked and been hit by a pitch. Pitch was 4 baseballs out of the plate. In the left-handed batter's box. Matthew Bass is not going for that, okay? Wayne Seeley out on the bases. Will struck out to center field. Noah Rice is back. He is under it and makes the catch in front of the Rock Place sign in center field for out number 1. First time that Christopher Smith has been retired. Eight straight batters. Cooper actually the last batter to reach. He reached on an error. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. Rock Place owned by Lee Marbett. Is Bill Marbett's son. Lee played for Jim McGuire at MTSU in the late 90s. Hardscape and Landscape Supplies. They have locations in Smyrna, Spring Hill, Nashville. On rockplacetn.biz. Find them online. 2-0 pitch. Winks at the outside corner. And Cooper takes a look back at the home plate umpire. Line down the left field line, but that will one hop off the fence that is the Vol State bullpen. Athletic pitcher right there jumps over the wall. Is that Owen Boswell? No, that's Stewie. Nathan Stewart. Changeup misses down. Full count Ministries. Full count as Stewie hustles that one down to the dugout. There's a right-hander getting loose. Gabe Eddington, 3-2, fouled off. A full count first pitch foul ball that clanks off the top of the new roof. The first base dugout. The dugout's getting a refresh here at Vol State. New roofs, new gutter. Swing and a miss. McCord snaps off a breaking pitch to set down Brady Cooper. Fifth strikeout of the game for Ian McCord. Tyler Mootsey calling him a game today. He is dialing everything up. Tylen Graves steps to the plate. He's 0 for 2. Strikeout and fielder's choice that ended the third. Right-handed hitting batter looks at a called strike. Graves played in all 56 games a year ago. Finished the season hitting .304, swings and misses at a changeup. Southwest Tennessee went 36-20 a year ago. 18-10 in conference. The 0-2 misses outside. Logan Luckett, who was their all-star shortstop a year ago. I think he's now at Western Kentucky. WKU, a Hilltopper. Saw his name enter a game. I believe that was one of them. Oh, my gosh. Connor Cantillo for the win. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Inside pitch misses. As Mr. Jet has shown up here in the press box. Senior Jet of Jet's Pizza. Connor Cantillo. Full count Ministries, full count pitch. Grounded 2 short. Backhanded by Lorenz. His throw right on the money to Easton Denning for out number 3. And Vol State will go to the bottom of the 6th, hanging on to a 4-0 lead. You're listening to the Vol State Sports Network.
Hey, Jake, that personal price you gave me was a home run. I can't wait to give you some free baseball lessons.
Man, I'm really excited about this myself. But you do realize the thing with Toyota of Gallatin is everybody gets the personal price. That's what makes us special.
Wait, what? Everybody gets it?
Everybody gets it.
Let's play ball.
Okay.
Jake, you ready?
Let's do this, Coach. Hey, Coach, this is pretty easy.
We'll see about that.
Oh, I think I pulled something.
Yeah, better luck next time, old man.
I think I'm done, Coach. Call 911.
And a big thanks and a shout out to the Cantillo family, as Jet's Pizza has just arrived here in the press box. That's good night. I mean, that's Tyler Seligman, man, there's no chance he's ever not going to be in the press box again. He used to be outside. Aaron, he made red shirt. Yeah, he's going to stay in the box. Thank you to Stephen and Lori Cantillo down in Port St. Lucie, Florida, for providing our between game meals. But, you know, you guys, you do what you want, man. Connor Cantillo, our director here, big right-hander. He is coming through. Scotty Young has now been replaced by Aiden McGee. 6 foot, 190-pound right-hander. He's a freshman from Savannah, Tennessee. Went to Adamsville High School. He is on to face Tucker Smith, who hit his first home run of the year as a 2-run shot. But Vol State up 3-0. And the overhand breaking pitch misses high and tight. So 5 innings, 6 hits, 4 runs. They were earned. 1 walk. 3 strikeouts for Scotty Young. Gave up 2 home runs, plunked a batter. And faced 22 Pioneers. 2 balls, no strikes to Tucker Smith. Fastball just over the top of his swing there. Tucker Smith, Elijah Harris, Noah Rice due up. Man, that pizza's smelling good, Connor, isn't it? 1-1. That's right by the moneymaker there as Smith has to pull his mug out of the way. So Marissa Blank has started it here at Vol State. 4 balls outside the zone. Smith walks to lead off the 6th. The Blanks sent some pizza to the press box a couple weekends ago. And what a great trend, huh? What a trendsetters those Blanks are. It's not the first time they've done it. They did it last year as well. As Elijah Harris, let's see if Elijah is going to be called on to lay down a sac bunt. He's 0 for 2. Jim McGuire, not a big sacrifice bunter, but 4-0 here. He's going to square around, and the pitch is just outside. I've been with Jim McGuire almost every game that he's coached here at Vol State, so I'm able to read him, maybe predict a little bit what he's going to do. Elijah squares again and lays down a bunt. It hits in fair territory and it's gloved by Baker. So credit a sacrifice bunt to Elijah Harris. 3 unassisted. Tucker Smith moves down to 2nd. All right, who thinks we have one other sacrifice bunt on the year? We do. Tucker Lorenz laid down a sac bunt. That's the 2nd of the year. Now Noah Rice. You going yard card counter? Huh? Tyler and Connor going yard card for Noah Rice is 0 for 2. He would be driving in his high school teammate Tucker Smith, and they both went hand in hand over to Belmont, my alma mater, and then hand in hand they came here to Vol State. I don't know if it was actually hand in hand. Called strike at the knees. Noah did not play in a game for Belmont last year, so he's a redshirt freshman. Breaking pitch, maybe missed a little bit up. Aiden McGee's 4th appearance of the year did not get into the Motlow State Series last weekend. Fastball misses up and away. In 3 appearances, has 3 2/3 innings, given up 5 hits, 7 runs, which are earned, walked 8, so he has a bit of a control issue. Has struck out 3, but has also plunked 3 batters. Fast ball on the outside corner or thereabouts. And Rice will face a full count. Ministries full count. Bradley Pippin on deck. If you got an insurance company and you wanted to support Vol State baseball, right now would be the time we'd be calling out your company name because this is insurance runs. Line drive right up the middle. That will get down in front of Ben Smith. They're going to send the runner. Smith is going to score standing up as the throw was up the first base line. RBI single for Noah Rice. Thought Coach McGuire might be holding him as that ball was stung to center field, and it looks like that will end the afternoon for Aiden McGee as head coach Eric Schoenrock is out of the dugout. And you can tell that's Coach Schoenrock. He wears the beanie early in the season. He might not be taking him out. There is a right-hander loosening in the bullpen. A walk, a sac bunt, and a single by Noah Rice, giving Vol State some insurance runs, or an insurance run so far. Bradley Pippin is scheduled. It looks like Aiden McGee will get an opportunity to face Pippin. Pippin's 0 for 2, a couple of ground outs to the left side of the infield. Bradley looks at, might be a changeup there. Pip, a two-way player, also get on the mound. 5'10", 180 pounds. Went to Murfreesboro Riverdale High School. Marketing major. Son of Larry and Ginger Pippin. Brother to Ada, grandson of Pawpaw and Mamaw in Lake Wells, Florida. And Pop and Grandma in Kabul, Missouri. 2-0 pitch catches the outside corner. Having a slow start at the plate. He's got one hit, got a couple of RBIs. 2-1, runner goes. Grounded to the right side. That's going to get through. Rice hesitates at second. Ball is bobbled, and they're going to send the runner. That'll be a single. An error, no RBI to Pippin, but he picks up the base hit as Rice scores on the E8. Pippin moves down to second, also on that same error. First error of the ball game for Southwest Tennessee, and there's an insurance run. I know there's got to be an insurance company out there somewhere. Now, Fall State. Oops. I've already scored Bradley Pippin on my score sheet. Good thing I do this in pencil. Although I do have whiteout. Tucker Lorenz at the plate. That's a hit and run executed by Bradley Pippin. Rice was off of the pitch, and Pippin clearly waiting for the ball to get to the plate, going opposite way. A chopper to the right side as Christopher Smith was covering the base with the right-handed hitter. And then Ben Smith, the center fielder, had the ball hop over his glove. Noah Rice hesitated at second, wondering where the ball was. Saw it in the outfield and continued to third. Coach McGuire waved him around when the ball was bobbled in center field. Lorenz 0 for 1, been hit by a pitch. Looks at a 3-0 pitch in there for a called strike. 6-0, the Pioneers trying to get their first conference win of the year against one of the top teams in the conference, Southwest Tennessee Salukis. Brandon's going to take the walk on base twice.
Stepping to the plate, number 3, Braden.
Second walk of the inning. Right-hander looks like he's ready down in the bullpen, and he's going to come into the ball game. As Braden Baker is going to have to wait to face a new pitcher. We'll take a great break and tell you about the new pitcher when we return on the Ball State YouTube channel.
Have you ever wondered what happens when you click Buy It Now? A whole series of transactions take place, from the manufacturer to your front door.
That is logistics and supply chain management.
At Vol State, we offer end-to-end supply chain courses.
Going into the future, our students need to understand these processes.
A lot of business is dependent upon getting a product on time.
Students here at Vol State are able to leave here with that knowledge.
Because the supply chain
Is counting on me.
We're all working in the cloud. But what really is the cloud? If you start pulling back the clouds themselves, you find out it's an infrastructure. Computer science is really computer engineering. Right now,
Middle Tennessee is quickly becoming a growing tech hub with several IT companies that are looking for skilled workers.
if you're pursuing the CIT program at Ball State, you're preparing yourself to fill those positions.
New pitcher on for the Salukis, Jacob Brandon, 6'3", 190-pound sophomore from Elkton, Kentucky. Went to Todd County Central High School. He will face Braden Baker with runners at first and second with one out. 2 appearances already this year, 3 innings, 1 hit, 1 run. It was earned, walked 4, struck out 2. Has a 1-0 record, but right now he's in a role of stop the bleeding for Southwest. As Ball State has scored 2 runs here in the bottom of the 6th, threatening for more. A 7-inning ball game here. Aiden McGee goes 1/3 of an inning, gives up 2 hits, 2 runs, but the 2 runners on base are his responsibility. Faced 5 batters, retired 1 Elijah Harris on a sacrifice bunt. Last year, Jacob Brandon appeared in 10 games, 1 start, 10 2/3 innings, gave up 9 hits, 9 earned runs, walked 20 and struck out 12. So again, another pitcher with a history of control issues. But he is coming into a 6-0 game, the bottom of the 6th. Braden Baker led off the game in the bottom of the 1st with a home run and has been retired the next 2 plate appearances on a strikeout and a double play. Home runs by Braden Baker and Tucker Smith. Baker's 2nd of the year, Smith's 1st of the year. An RBI double by Easton Denning and an RBI single by Noah Rice. The 2nd run of the inning here in the bottom of the 6th, scored on an error. They're going to try to pick off Pippin at second base. He says, not so fast. Game 2 of the doubleheader should start approximately 30 minutes after the conclusion of this game. We'll have it right here on the Ball State Sports Network. That ball gets through the wickets. Both runners will move up on the wild pitch. At 2 runners in scoring position for the former racer at Murray State, Eagleville High School. And he's going to get hit. Golly. That again on the hands there. Second Pioneer to get hit by a pitch, like in the hands area. Tucker Lorenz got hit there. Now Anakin Jack Armstrong. If only somebody had a yard card here. We've all lost them or used them up. Bases loaded, 1 out. Wouldn't be a bad spot. Allstate, have we had a grand slam yet this year? I don't think we have. AJ looks at a pitch right down Broadway for a called strike. His only home run was a laser down in Gadsden State, game 1 of the year. Hit an absolute missile in the 11-5 loss. AJ calls an offensive timeout. Matthew Bass, home plate umpire, he's going to have to take note of that. He keeps a journal. Nothing gets by Mr. Bass. The young Matthew Bass. The crusty veteran Wayne Seeley out in the bases. He'd be okay with that. 0-1. Tapper foul. Playmate. Did Key make the play there? Or did he drop it? Hudson Blank in the dugout trying to make a stab at that. Now Jack Lester right there at the corner of the dugout. 0-2 pitch coming to A.J. Armstrong. Nice hold up on that breaking pitch. It looked like it was going to be all over the plate. A.J. takes it for ball 1. Paul, he has a good eye. 1-2 count to A.J. Armstrong. And didn't have one on that one. Takes a called strike 3. They go off speed. First strikeout for Jacob Brandon. And now Easton Denning, who's 2 for 3. Double drove in a run in the 5th. We can keep Easton hot. Like to get him on a tear. Changeup, he was wanting a fastball right there. AJ started every game last year. Hit .344 for the Pioneers. Just happened to play first base, and there were a number of top-level first basemen in the league a year ago, including, well, I don't know if they did not put him at the first base position, I guess. I was thinking that Myatt from Walter State. That's a breaking pitch on the outside corner. Walker Morgan, Walter State first baseman a year ago. One of the top players. He was a dual player, pitcher and a hitter. I think Bryce Turner for Southwest, who hit .379 and led them last year, might have been an all-conference performer. 1-2 pitch. Brandon tried to step on a fastball there. Spikes it. Nice stop there by Trip Ray to keep the bases loaded. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2 runs in the inning. Both runs now are earned due to the walks and the hit by pitch. See if Denning gets a pitch to hit here. He does not. Full count. Ministries full count. Hudson Blank waiting for an opportunity in the on-deck circle. Runners should be off with the pitch. With 2 outs. Long pause and the runners take off and a full count first pitch. Foul ball brought to you by Chick-fil-A of Gallatin. Just right down Gallatin Road, Nashville Pike, Highway 31. It's got a lot of names. Main Street in some cities. Greg and Mary Garrettson, the owners of Chick-fil-A at Gallatin. Denning with another opportunity here. See what Brandon brings him. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt. Trip Ray steps on home plate to complete the out. Pioneers put 2 more insurance runs on the board. On 2 hits, there was 1 error and 3 runners left aboard. We are going to the top of the 7th. Ian McCord out to try to close this one down. Ball State leads 6-0.
Hey, Jake, that personal price you gave me was a home run. I can't wait to give you some free baseball lessons.
Man, I'm really excited about this myself. But you do realize the thing with Toyota of Gallatin is everybody gets the personal price. That's what makes us special.
Wait, what? Everybody gets it?
Everybody gets it.
Let's play ball.
Okay.
Jake, you ready?
Let's do this, Coach. Hey, Coach, this is pretty easy.
We'll see about that.
Oh, I think I pulled something.
Yeah, better luck next time, old man.
I think I'm done, Coach. Call 911.
A double count down there by Connor Cantillo. Who has, did you get into the pizza? Did you check it out? Huh? Cantillo family for the win today. And pizza delivered to the press box. Thanks to Stephen and Lori Cantillo down in Port St. Lucie, Florida. Well, a pinch hitter leading off the top of the 7th. Chase Cameron will pinch hit for Cameron Baker. Purier, Tennessee is where he's from, and that one's just a bit outside. McCord tried to catch the corner and missed. Cameron, 6 foot, 220 pound freshman. First pinch hitter of the game is McCord. Now's gone 2 balls, no strikes. Starting this game, trying to get his first collegiate complete game. Ball's well struck out to center field. Noah Rice on the run and slowing down, and again in front of the Rock Place outfield sign, hauls that one in for out number 1. Trip Ray will step in. He's flown out to center and right. McCord, the 6'1", 240-pound freshman from Hendersonville, Tennessee. Mark and Jennifer McCord, his parents Maddie and Amber. Sisters, granddad Bert in Montgomery, Alabama. Grandpa and grandma in Portland. That slider just above the letters for the 6'4" Trip Ray. Drilled foul down the third base line. That goes 1 ball, 1 strike. Logan Luckett led the team a year ago in home runs with 15. Bryce Turner with 14. Ray had 7. He's got 8 already this year. The 2-1 pitch just misses outside. Don't have a pitch count on McCord, but he's got to be getting close. Gabe Eddington should be loose down in the Pioneer bullpen. 3-1 pitch. That catches the under the knees, apparently. And that's ball 4. Looked pretty close. Not close enough necessarily to hit with a 3-1 count, but first walk by McCord since the first 2 batters of the game is Trevor Mootsie. A slow walk out to pitcher's mound to have a chat, maybe try to slow the heartbeat down of the true freshman, Ian McCord, who is at this point 1 pitch away from finishing this game out. Owen Rother is at the plate. A couple of strikeouts, 0 for 2. Mootsie will return back to the Ball State dugout with a little bit of a jog there at the end. Bobby Hudson, athletic director. Justin McKinney, the assistant athletic director, watching on. Pitch just down. Rother, the freshman from Beaver Creek, Ohio. They've had some Cincinnati area guys over a couple of the years, but moving a little farther up into Ohio. Slider catches the inside corner, or a cut fastball. What is that, slider? Cutter? Jonathan Walsh on deck. Up and out of play. Cord ahead in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-1 record, looking for win number 2. The first 3 starts of his collegiate career. 7 innings in his first 2. Now he's trying to complete 7. Gets the swing and a miss, a strikeout. His 6th. Now 1 out away is McCord. Jonathan Walsh stepping to the plate, 0 for 2. Dover, Tennessee, Stewart County High School. McCord comes set and delivers. That's a fastball in there for a called strike. Walsh playing 47 games a year ago, hit .278. 1 swing and a miss. Southwest Tennessee down to their last strike. McCord pulled the string there. Cutter, 70-something miles an hour, 0-2 pitch, and that is 1 hop. He tried to step on a fastball there, and it gets to the backstop. Trip Ray will move down to second base on the wild pitch. It's McCord's 3rd wild pitch of the year. Came in 7 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs, only 1 earned, 5 walks, 4 strikeouts. The 1-2, he looks back at Ray at second. Delivers to Walsh, does not offer it. Pitch low and inside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Walsh grounded out to short in the 2nd, struck out to start the 5th. Cord delivers a breaking pitch outside. Full count Ministries, full count. Of the full count Ministries verse of the game at the conclusion. And the full count pitch. Hit high out to left field. Baker is over. And it's a fair ball. That will be extra bases for Jonathan Walsh as Southwest Tennessee breaks up the no-hitter and the shutout on the full count pitch to Jonathan Walsh. And Jim McGuire out to get Ian McCord, who gets a well-deserved round of applause. That hit probably 20 feet fair, maybe a little bit closer to that left field line. Picks up the RBI. And an outstanding outing for Ian McCord, getting all the love from his Pioneer teammates. Goes 6 2/3 innings, gave up 1 hit. Don't think that I've caught. But a lot of tension up here in the press box to try to get that one at last out, but Gabe Eddington will come on in relief to try to get the final out. Not a save situation for Eddington, but Jim McGuire not taking any chances, bringing in his, what would be his closer, 5'9", 160-pound redshirt freshman, transferred from Austin Peay State University. He's a Mr. Baseball honoree from Montgomery Central High School, Clarksville, Tennessee. General Studies major, the son of Michael and Jennifer Eddington. Brother to Holly and Dylan, and has a G. Paul and a nanny in High Point, North Carolina. Eddington on for his 4th appearance, all in relief. 6 innings, 5 hits, no runs, walked 2, struck out 8. And he has plunked a batter. He would come on with a runner at second base to face Matthew Bright, the left-handed hitting right fielder. Ball State leads 6-1. Walsh picks up his 7th RBI of the year. It's his first double. He just got out ahead on that full count pitch. Stayed in the yard. Braden Baker just could not get over to the corner in time to make the grab. Eddington comes set and delivers. Change up. Whispers at the outside corner for a called strike. Bright is 0 for 2, ground out to second, and a line out to the third baseman. Left-handed hitting outfielder, the number 8 hole hitter in the lineup. Changeup misses outside. We'll have game 2, approximately 30 minutes after this one finishes. Just went over the 2-hour mark here for game 1 of the doubleheader. Eddington, a couple looks back at second, staying outside away from Bright. Bright came in hitting 172. He's got 1 home run. 13 RBIs for somebody hitting 172. That's pretty productive. Slider catches it outside corner at the knees. Trip Ray leads this club in RBIs with 24, and Bright is second with 13. On deck, Ben Smith. Tapper foul. Pioneers trying to stop the losing streak. They've lost 6 in a row. Southwest has won 6 in a row. Pioneers trying to turn that around here in game 1. Eddington delivers. Swing and a miss, and a strikeout by Eddington to end the ball game. This one belongs to the Pioneers, as Vol State moves to 3-7 on the season, 1-3 in conference play. Southwest Tennessee falls to 8-4 overall and 3-1 in conference play. Is there any doubt who our Toyota of Gallatin player of the game is? We're going to go Ian McCord. Final answer, Ian McCord is our Toyota of Gallatin player of the game. Ian, go over there and pick out your Toyota Tundra pickup truck. As soon as I take mine over there, you can have a look-see at a 2020. I'll be upgrading here soon, hopefully, but right across the street at 1435 Gallatin Road, Toyota of Gallatin. They call it Nashville Pike here. Ian McCord, an outstanding performance. He goes 6 2/3, 1 hit, 1 run. It was earned, walked 3, and that third one was the one that came around to score. Struck out 6, hit plunk 1 batter, faced 25 batters. Gabe Eddington comes in and gets the final out. No save. Ian McCord now 2-1 on the season. Losing pitcher is Scotty Young. Scotty falls to 1-1 on the season. A game that takes 2 hours and 4 minutes. Ball State gets the win. And let's get to our Full Count Ministries verse of the game. It's found in the Old Testament, the book of Jeremiah, one of the major prophets. 29:13. It says, "You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart." Jeremiah 29:13, our Full Count Ministries verse of the game. That'll do it for Game 1. Thanks for joining me on the Vol State Sports Network. Thanks to Connor Cantillo for his handling the director position, and to his family for lunch. Let's get after that lunch. We'll be back with Game 2 of All State Sports Network. Goodbye, everybody.